Here's a topic that somebody got stuck on: drawing Lewis structure for simple organic compounds. Now I'm gonna remember from Chem 2 that carbons like to have 4 bonds, hydrogens like to only have 1, oxygens like to have 2 bonds and 2 lone pairs of electrons, and nitrogens, which are not in this structure here, like to have 3 bonds and 1 lone pair of electrons. Now I don't need nitrogens in here because there's no nitrogen in it, right? So I'm going to get rid of that, but just remember that. And let's go from here. Now, if we're looking for this structure, oh, there's another hint here, and it's an acid. An organic acid is going to have this moiety in here. It's going to have this. All organic acids have that in there. That's the structure I have to memorize. That's a carboxylic acid. Okay, now if that's true, I've already gotten rid of one of my carbons. Here's the other carbon. Carbons, since they like to have 4 bonds, are always going to be sort of in the center of the story. All right, so I'll put that right there. And I'm basically done, aren't I? I see my oxygens want to have that. And because oxygens like to have 2 bonds and 2 lone pairs of electrons, right? And my carbon wants to have 4 bonds, so I'm going to do that. And I think I'm done. I think I've got my 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 hydrogens, yep, 2 carbons and 2 oxygens, and that's it. So let's go back over to the structure. I'm just going to click, well, I really want to hit carbon, carbon, make that a double bond, make that a oxygen, oxygen. There is some dealing with boom, 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 boom. Let's make this bond like that because I didn't really leave myself room for that. Let's come here, hydrogen. A little ugly, but I don't want to worry about where they're oriented. Battery's low. And check. Ought to be good. Okay, try reloading the page. Okay, different structure. C2H6O. Alright, waiting too long on that. Let's go to a different structure. C2H6O. Again, carbons like to have C2H6O. Carbons like to have 4 bonds, and so it's going to be in the center. So let's make a carbon chain in the center. Oxygens like to have 2, so it's going to also be sort of in the center. And hydrogens all like to have 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's it. I'm just gonna click solve. No, I really want to build this out. Carbon. Boom. 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 Carbon. Boom. 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 Oxygen. Hydrogen. 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 Let's get those lone pairs in here. Boom. Boom. Check. Okay. Question is, will I get credit if I don't put lone pairs? I'm going to do one more. And nitrogen likes to have 3 bonds. So let's go ahead and do that. Carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's only 1 carbon here, so let's put the nitrogen here. Nitrogen. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to leave, and then look at 1, 2, 3. Those are all hydrogens. I'm going to leave the lone pair off of that nitrogen and see if I get penalized for that. Check. Yep. It does not satisfy the octet rule. It wants that there. Let's go here. Recheck. Okay. All right. So hope that's helpful. You're going to be tempted to Google this stuff, and to because it's giving you the name, right? You could just Google it, and you can do that, of course, if you've got a time crunch. But you're not going to learn it well like that. It's going to end up costing you time in the long run because you're going to have to learn it at some point. So I recommend that if you've got the spirit for it, if you're feeling energetic, try it without Googling. If you're running out of time or you're discouraged or tired, go ahead and Google it. And then you'll have to learn it later. All right. Good luck to you.